I hope you all are friends. I am also fine, friends. So, in this video, we will start our new topic of physics, chapter 12, that is atomic structure. We will study three or four, three or four topic in previous video. In this video, we start that Niels Bohr atomic model, and that is opposite to the Rutherford atomic models, and some postulate of Niels Bohr atomic model. There are three postulates which we study in this video, and a definition distance of closest approach. So let's start. That is distance of closest approach. The resistance of closest approach. So first we will discuss about that. So the distance between nucleus of alpha particles, nucleus, distance from nucleus, distance from nucleus of alpha particle at which we will assume at that point here, this point at which whole kinetic energy of alpha particle become the electric potential energy. So kinetic energy convert into electric potential energy. So how it is possible? So we know that energy cannot be destroyed and cannot be created. We know that. So that if alpha particle have positive charge, then nucleus have also positive charge and alpha particle also positive charge. So when it comes near to nucleus, then the velocity of alpha particle decreases because there is the repulsion between similar charges. So there is the repulsion between nucleus and alpha particle. So the repulsion, if repulsion created, then velocity of alpha particle decreases. So alpha particle velocity decreases, then it is also decreases. So kinetic energy of alpha particle decreases, and we know that kinetic energy decreases, and we also know that energy no be created and never be destroyed. So here the kinetic energy converted is start to convert into potential energy. So at which point the whole kinetic energy of alpha particle convert into potential energy. That point is called distance of closest approach, denoted by R. We will derive formula for that. So we know that kinetic energy is equal to U. That is U, potential energy. So what is the formula for potential energy from chapter number 2? Okay. What is the charge of nucleus? And that the nucleus is Ze. We will take because the number of proton is equal to the multiples of number of atomic number. And what is the charge on alpha particle? That is 2e, and upon r naught, because the distance is r naught. We consider that r naught is equal to 2 k z e square upon kinetic energy. So that is the formula for distance of closest approach, that is r naught. Now, that is our topic, that is completed, and now we will study about Niels Bohr atomic model. Bohr atomic model, in this video we will study following postulate of that atomic model. That is first there are three postulates in which we study in this video, and that is our last topic of this video. And first postulate is what that is similar to the similar to the Rutherford atomic model. In this video, in this postulate, that is first postulate, electron revolve around nucleus without emitting energy, and it take the centripetal force to revolve around the nucleus from electrostatic force between nucleus and electron. So that mv so here we take mass kq. So that is first postulate. But there is no energy emitted by that electrons roll around the nucleus. What is second postulate? So what is second postulate? So second postulate is that is called quantum postulate. So that is quantum postulate. In this postulate we will study about that electrons revolve around, that is not emitted by, and that is new postulate, and that is not relation to the other postulate. Now what is Niels Bohr second postulate? So electrons. So what is second postulate? So electrons revolve around only all those orbits in which angular momentum of electrons are multiple integer of nh upon 2 pi. So what is that? MVR, we know that MVR is the formula of angular momentum of any moving particle, that is equal to nh upon 2 pi. So that is the second postulate. That is first, that is second, and h upon 2 pi means angular momentum of electrons are is equal to nh upon 2 pi, multiple integer. That is, we know the multiple integer where n is equal to 1, 2 or 3. That is number, natural numbers here. So what is third postulate? So what is third postulate? That is very important postulate in Niels Bohr. That is most important postulate in Niels Bohr atomic model. So what is third postulate? So third postulate is when electrons jump from higher orbit to lower orbit, then it emit or release energy, and when it go from lower orbit to higher orbit, then it absorb energy, because we know that at higher orbit that have more energy, and the any atom have more energy or any particle have more energy, then it is less stable. So it, when it come at lower orbit, then it release energy to become stable. That is, and at higher orbit it takes some energy, because we know that at a higher stage to, when we go higher stage, lower stage to higher stage, then we need some energy. So that is a universal thing, that we need energy for higher, lower orbit to higher, then absorb. And what is the energy form? The energy form is in photon. We know that what is photon? The packet of energy is called photons. So what is that absorb energy? That when it go from lower to higher orbit, then it absorb or require energy. When it go from higher to lower orbit, then it release energy in the form of photon. What is that energy? That release or absorb energy is equal to the energy difference of orbit, energy difference of orbit, given orbit, because there is no energy of orbit. Energy of electron in that orbit here, means of energy of orbit is the E2 minus E1. So the what is meaning of that formula? That is formula that E2 means the energy of electron in higher orbit, and what is the meaning of even the energy of electron in lower orbit, and what is H nu, that energy of absorb or release electrons energy, that is, and that is the we taking. So our topic is completed. If you like that video, then subscribe our channel and like our video, and share our video. Thank you.